Alright guys, so I haven't made one of these videos in a while, so it's now finally time for a new edition of my bedroom tour. So, you guys saw a little montage of me walking in here and doing a little panoramic thing around the room. Pretty cool, I thought I'd try that idea out. But we're gonna get started here with my very messy top of the dresser, where nothing has changed really. I still have the old Sylvania TV, and autofocus is having a seizure as usual. There's my Apex digital TV converter box for right back there. You should be able to see the rabbit ear antenna way back down there. I have the antennas kind of popping up outside the thing. So yeah, it does work. I finally got it in a position where I could watch pretty much any channel over the air without having an issue where it would pixelate or freeze up or anything like that. And as you can see right back there, I have a speaker for my Logitech X530 surround sound system, which I will get into a little bit later. Back here we still have the old DVD player, the same Sony one that I had back even at my old house, and sitting on top of it is the VCR. Neither of these are hooked up to anything because I decided when I got this new dresser to only hook up things that I use. So I have the switch box back there in case I want to hook these up later, but the only thing hooked up to the switch box right now is that Apex converter thing. Now I'll go over my bed briefly, I guess. Why not? I have some treats on there, my phone, and some Funyuns, some candy, and a freaking miniature pie right there even. I don't even know. And I have this little plushie thing. I've had that thing actually since my first Christmas. That was, oh geez, I wasn't even one yet when I got that. And you can see it's still here. Still got it. Just kind of like chilling out there. And next to my bed we have my very, very, very messy nightstand. I have on it a water bottle, Apple TV remote, my retainer box. Sorry, Apple remote, not Apple TV. One of the remotes for my Sylvania lights, which I'll get into a little bit later. A fan inside of another fan grill, a Rode shotgun mic, the actual fan that the grill came off of, because I took it off. My alarm clock right there, the charger for the DSLR camera, and miniature power strip back there, a 3-outlet, another little fan actually, kind of forgot about that, and next to the fan we have the Logitech Z130 2.0 speaker system. Kind of nice having it right there for when I'm watching TV in bed, because you get it right next to your face. And we have an actual power strip right there. I use that to power these computers right here, which brings us to the next part of the tour, my desk. It's probably the part you guys were all here for. So let me move this chair out of the way so I can get in there, and I'll show you what we got set up here. So over here we have 3 of these little fans set up. Not set up, they're just up there. They're not hooked up to anything. We have a Johnson Controls JBG 10L pull station. Basically, it's just a rebranded Firelight BG10. And this can of atmosphere aerosol, for those of you wondering what this is, it's basically a fog machine in a can. See that? Used for photography. So yeah, empty can of Diet Mountain Dew. Over here we have a thing of Trident gum. This stuff is really good, guys. We have Lysol, oh, not even Lysol there. Sam's Club member marks, or oh, fail. Sam's Club member mark disinfectant wipes. We have a stick of Dove deodorant, love that stuff. And a little canister of Flarp. And for those who don't know, I have a very childish sense of humor. So yeah, basically you play with that stuff and it makes fart noises. I mean, it amuses the crap out of me for whatever reason. We have an Altoid tin right here without Altoids in it. I think I showed you this already, but let's see if I can open it with one hand. There we go. We have one of my Olympus stereo mics. Only one of them is in there right now because I'm actually using the other one to do this video. And right here we have a Micro Center 64 gigabyte flash drive. We have these two computers here. I kind of skipped over them. So we have the Dell Inspiron 531S, and the specs are really crappy in this thing. We've got an AMD Sempron processor, single core, designed for Vista Basic, but I have Windows Vista Basic and Windows 8.1 dual booted on this machine. Next to it we have the Dell Dimension 2350. In this thing we have a single core Pentium 4, which was designed for XP, as you can see by the sticker right there. And I do have Windows XP on this machine. It's currently in standby, as you can tell. And it has a 30 gigabyte hard drive, 1 gigabyte of RAM, and this one has a 250 gig hard drive and 4 gigabytes of RAM. And they are hooked up. Both of them are hooked up to their own monitor. I don't know where my keyboard for the Dimension went, but it kind of just disappeared. The Apple keyboard is hooked up to the Inspiron. My IBM, My IBM ThinkVision monitor is hooked up to the Inspiron. And the original Dell monitor is hooked up to the Dimension because it came with the Dimension. So yeah. I use my MX Master for the Inspiron because I have the wireless USB thing on the Inspiron. And for those who don't know, look at the bottom of the MX Master. You can't really see it right now, but right there you can see the button right here. This can be programmed up to 3 devices. So I have 1 as my Mac Mini, 2 used to be the Windows 8 partition on this thing, but it doesn't exist anymore. So 2 is nothing now. And 3 is the wireless receiver, which is currently on the back of this machine right here. So, on the wall right here, some of you guys might not know this, but I am a fire alarm enthusiast. I don't have a very big collection, but I have a couple of rare devices. For one, the System 3 panel. This is a System 3 that I pulled out of my grade school back when they replaced it. It's got a CP30 main board. I don't know why I almost called it a motherboard. And how many zones do we have? I think we have 7 zones and 3 NACs, and there's even batteries in this thing. On top of it, we have a Wheelock 7002T, 7002, and a V7001T. And my 7002T is actually rebranded by Cerberus Pyrotronics. It still is a 7002T though. And I have the door duct taped shut because I was listening to music loudly in here earlier today, and it was rattling something. It was rattling the door, so I duct taped it shut. Ooh, almost had a catastrophe. Those alarms are heavy, by the way, so if one of them fell one time, yeah. Anyway, what we got inside the panel, we have a big mess of wires, as you can see. There's those batteries I was telling you about, right there. We got a relay card, we have NAC cards and a zone card, and right there is the main CP30 board. I think I didn't tighten these. Yeah. So you see, right up there, CP30. And yeah, this panel does work, it's just not plugged in right now. And I disconnected the batteries. So there's the battery module right there. The thing that has the paper that says on battery. We have a NAC, which actually, no, hold on. This is a, I don't even know what to call this. This right here is what I'm talking about. It isn't a NAC, it's a thing that has silence switches. And I have panel, this panel is configurable to audible silence. And problem is only, these 2 NAC cards don't work because my power supply is dying, unfortunately. Well, it's either the power supply or these cards. So I can't do audible silence. And if some of you don't know the difference between audible and selective silence is for 2-wire alarms, and audible is for 4-wire. So yeah, that's pretty much it. We got more zone cards up there, and yeah, I don't really know of anything else to go over with this panel. Oh, we also have an Apple sticker in there. I took that off of my PS2. Alright, over here we have my the subwoofer for the Logitech X530 system. We have the Mac Mini. That thing has a terabyte hard drive, 16 gigabytes of RAM, and an Intel Core i7 processor. There's all the ports on the back. I don't remember exactly what's on it, but I know there's 4 USB 3.0 ports, 2 Thunderbolt 2.0 ports, HDMI and power and Ethernet, SDXC card reader, and audio in and out jacks. So yeah. On my desk here, which is a mess yet again, we have my Logitech G710 mechanical gaming keyboard, a GoPro sticker, and a Pyrotronics plate, which actually came off of the 7002T. And we have my storage. We have 2 1 terabyte Western Digital My Passport drives. And over here we have my books. This is a 3 terabyte and this is a 6 terabyte. So if you combine all my hard drives together, including the internal one on the Mac Mini, we have 12 terabytes of storage sitting here. And believe it or not, I'm gonna have to buy more soon. Yeah. Right here we got my printer. This is an HP, here we go. HP PSC 1510 all-in-one printer, scanner, and copier. This thing is old, guys, and it still works really well. On top of it, we have my pair of Audio-Technica headphones, PSP 1000, which I think has a charge. Oh yeah, look at that. When was the last time you guys saw one of those? I think I even have a UMD disc in there. Oh, yep. That, my friends, is Namco Museum. Good game. Anyway, over here, even more, we have, oh crap, zoom. We have even more speakers on the desk, and some cans of Mountain Dew. A Canon zoom lens, which I borrowed from school. This is a, this is a 75 to 300 millimeter zoom lens. I guess I can demonstrate that a little bit later, but not right now. I'll demonstrate it later in the video. And yeah, I'll just put a can of Mountain Dew next to it to kind of give you a size comparison. Pretty big lens compared to the standard one that I'm using right now, but it's also a very small lens when you compare it to other lenses in the photography business. Yeah. Anyway, on my desk, what speakers do we have? We have the 2 from the Altec Lansing XA3021 system. And there's the other one right there. Focus. There we go. Got those a long time ago. Actually, my dad originally bought this, but then when we moved out of my old house, he gave them to me. And apparently Altec Lansing only makes Bluetooth speakers now, which kind of sucks because their older products like this were really good. They even made a 5.1 version of this sound system. Anyway, I'm getting off topic. Other speakers, we have the Logitech Z323 system. And these do have 360 surround, meaning that basically all it means is there's a speaker driver on the front and there's also one around back. Yeah, it doesn't really mean anything more than that. Oh, and we got the other thing for my lights. And speaking of the lights, I guess we can go over them here. These are Sylvania Mosaic LED light strips. I don't think they sell them in stores anymore. Actually, I'm not even sure if they're in production anymore, but they're good. I got this 8 feet over here for Christmas. Pretty nice. And you can see, if I zoom in up there, you'll be able to see those are the IR receivers for the controllers behind that curtain. And I have 2 of them because I maxed out one of them when I had the strands going back there. I had the LEDs going back there and something happened, so I just said, you know what, screw it. And I put another one right there. And now I have 2 of them. So what that means pretty much is I can have, here, let's see if I can get it right here. Let's see. Alright, so we're going to turn this one green and this one red. Bam, red and green. I did that for Christmas. It looked pretty cool. Actually, if you stand over here, you can see right around that wall where the colors are mixing pretty cool. I don't know why stuff like that amuses me. It's just pretty cool. And on white, if you guys are not aware of how RGB works, with white, the red, green, and blue LEDs in there are on. And one time I took a picture, like a very blurry picture, but it basically showed like a Venn diagram there was a red circle, blue circle, and a green circle, and in the middle of those it was white. And if I can find that picture, you'll see it up in the corner, but if the corner doesn't have another picture in it, then it's not there. Fail. If the corner doesn't have a picture in it, then I couldn't find the picture. Oh, whoa, this thing is still here. This is a Christmas tree ornament that I think I got back in 2013. So it's been there for 2 years now. Look at that. Probably just gonna leave it there now. I mean, what's the point of taking it down? It's been there so long. And yeah, don't think I went over my mouse. This is a Logitech MX Master. I got that for my birthday. It's a very nice mouse, guys. I love it. And it's not a gaming mouse, so don't think you're gonna be doing like super intense like first-person shooter games like Call of Duty or things like that with it. But for Minecraft, it works fine. For daily use, it works great. It's really comfortable, and yeah. Over here I have my Apple Shrine. I have freaking 3 generations of iPod Touches, 3rd, 4th, and 5th. And the 3rd is still my favorite because it's the only one that works right that I have. And I got my screens. Don't think I need to go into detail about that. They're old Dell screens. Something new though, on top of my main monitor, I have a Logitech C920 webcam. And guys, this thing is great. I got it at a discount. I got it like $40 off. And this is what I use as a face cam now for reaction videos and gaming videos and stuff like that. So yeah, it's a good webcam. The microphone in it kind of sucks, but that's okay. It's not the best microphone, but it is usable. And right here I have a PS3 controller that I use for emulator gaming. I even have a freaking Nerf bullet back there for this Nerf gun. Oh, and I have the ring for the Windward. I have another one of those in the box that came with this Windward. That was the ring from my old Windward, and for those who don't know, this is not the original Windward 2 I had in here. I had one over the summer, but something was wrong with it. And also the ring would go right there. If I were using a down rod, it would cover the holes for the screws that you use to flush mount it. But since my ceilings are stupid low, I flush mounted this thing. I think the ceilings are like 7.5 feet and I'm 6'1". So low fans and low ceilings just aren't good for me. Alright, behind my secondary monitor, I have the PlayStation 2 SCPH 30001 or SCPH 30001. I have that hooked up to this TV with component, and it's also tied in with the surround sound system. And if I actually wanted to, I could turn off all the sound systems except my Altec Lansing one and plug in a pair of headphones and play. I could also do that with the Z130 over there. So yeah. Guys, I think that's going to be it for the video. And before I end it, actually, this is, over the summer it got really ridiculously hot in here, so I had an air conditioner and the Windward and like 8 of those little fans. And this one got screwed up. The motor doesn't work right anymore because apparently operating these fans when they're mounted on the ceiling doesn't work too well. Toro sign, MP rotator sign, I got those both from my friends at DBC Irrigation. Hopefully I'll be doing more videos there over the summer. And I didn't go over this. I printed this with my HP printer. That one too. You can kind of see where it ran out of black ink at the bottom. I just wanted to see how good the quality was, and it's pretty good. And yeah, anyway guys, that is going to be it for this video. And please like, comment, and subscribe if you haven't already. All the social media links are in the description below. And if you'd like to see a ridiculously detailed desk tour, leave a comment asking for it, and I'll probably do it. Anyway guys, for this video, that is all, so thank you for watching. Alright guys, I just realized that I forgot to show you the zoom lens. So I have it on the camera right now, so let's go ahead and take off the lens cap. So this is as far away as it will zoom. This is 75 millimeters. And it's really shaky video because there's no stabilization in this lens. So let's go ahead and zoom all the way up to 300 millimeters. You might be able to hear it focusing, I'm not entirely sure. But it does work. This lens isn't really meant for videos, you can probably tell by how shaky it is. It's really meant for pictures, but it does work with video as well, just not very well. It's meant for taking pictures at a faraway distance. And you can also tell that the focus in this thing is really loud. It doesn't always work very well either. Holy crap, epic fail right there. Alright, anyway guys, that is actually going to be it for this video, so thank you very much for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe if you haven't already. And yeah, that's going to be it.